Have you seen real footage of the Yeti? Or do you still think that thousands of witnesses could be wrong? I've gathered the most undeniable evidence for you, proving that Yetis really exist. But the craziest part, I've saved for last, so I strongly recommend watching until the end. Leninsk-Kuznetsky. Although science does not recognize the existence of a species like the Yeti or Bigfoot, despite all official skepticism, the search for these mysterious creatures continues to this day. Enthusiasts and researchers venture to the most remote corners of the planet, and it turns out that sometimes these elusive beings seek contact with humans themselves. 10 years ago, for example, a group of children in a forest near a village 19 miles from Leninsk-Kuznetsky accidentally captured a Yeti on video. These clips were later recognized as some of the first documented evidence of Bigfoot in Russia. Hominologists believe that Yetis might be telepaths, so perhaps they really can sense human emotions. Who knows, maybe one day we'll learn more about these mysterious beings. For now, we are left with the testimonies of those who believe in their existence and continue to seek encounters with them. Utah. Here's another case. In October 2012, a video was posted on YouTube, filmed in Provo Canyon, Utah, that sparked a lot of interest. The video shows a large black creature that initially appears to be searching for food, but then stands up on two legs and looks directly at the camera. The moment it was filmed, the couple shooting the video hurriedly left the area, abandoning their tent and personal belongings. They assumed they had seen a Bigfoot. Eric Rickard, curator of the Vertebrate Zoology Department at the Utah Museum of Natural History, expressed doubt about the authenticity of the event. He stated that it was unlikely such large animals could go unnoticed in populated areas, but he also couldn't explain what the camera had captured. By the way, the footage was deemed authentic, so you can decide for yourself. Peak point. As you can see, stories about Bigfoot, also known as the Yeti, appear in completely different parts of the world. Who are they? Some believe they are humanoid beings that, for some reason, have not reached the developmental level of modern humans and live far from civilization. Recently, a group of tourists preparing to climb Peak Point in the Wasatch Mountain Range, Utah, spotted from a distance a massive creature, which they estimated to be about 10 feet tall. Despite the extreme cold and heavy snowfall, the creature confidently ascended the slope. The tourists were about 7 miles away. The video they took quickly became popular online, but no one can say with certainty what was captured on camera. Colorado. Here's another recording that went viral. In a new video filmed by Shannon and Stetson Parker during a train ride in Colorado, something was captured that strongly resembles a Yeti. The mythical creature, usually hiding from human eyes, was spotted in the foothills between Durango and Silverton. The couple was actually hoping to see moose, but instead their attention was caught by a strange bipedal figure in the tall grass. According to Shannon, the creature was tall, around 6 to 6.5 feet, and its behavior seemed sneaky. It wasn't just moving, but also looking around, as if checking to see if anyone was watching. This clip quickly went viral, sparking debates and speculations. Some suggested it was just a person dressed in a gorilla suit trying to prank tourists, but the truth remains unknown. One thing's for sure, not all of the thousands of videos on the internet can just be someone's joke, right? Canada. Or take this one. In the forests of Canada, a group of tourists was enjoying a break from civilization in a rather secluded area, but they weren't alone. They managed to capture on video a creature that many still believe to be just the stuff of local legends, a Yeti. The video, shot on a modern digital camera, shows a tall and unusually strong creature slowly crossing the hilly terrain. Despite its imposing size, the Yeti's footsteps seem surprisingly light and silent. Covered in thick fur, the creature occasionally stops as if listening or scanning the surrounding forest. The tourists, initially holding their breath and later realizing the significance of the moment, tried not to make any noise to avoid scaring the creature away. After several minutes of observation, when the Yeti disappeared into the trees, they immediately reviewed the footage. The video quality was good enough to reveal many details of the Yeti's appearance, making it a unique piece of evidence of its existence. Yeti and Adygea. And then there's this unusual story from Adygea, which became the subject of much discussion among locals and visitors. Several calls to the rescue service reporting sightings of a Yeti near a local holiday camp led a rescue team to search the mountains for it. Among the high peaks and deep gorges, at an altitude of almost 3,300 feet, they found tracks of an unknown creature. Each footprint was about 18.5 inches long and 8 inches wide. The rescuers wasted no time making a plaster cast of the print to hand over to scientists for further study. Preliminary estimates suggest that the creature that left these tracks must have been about 6.5 feet tall and weighed no less than 440 pounds. Interestingly, during the expedition, region, one of the rescuers, Andrei Kazarian, claimed to have heard footsteps and snow crunching at night while all members of the group were in camp. These strange findings quickly attracted the attention of not only scientists, but also journalists. The rescuers returned to the village and handed over the plaster cast to the local history museum, which already has an entire exhibit dedicated to the Yeti. This story has added an air of mystery and perhaps a bit of tourist appeal to the region. Although, I have to be honest, I wouldn't want to run into a massive Yeti during my vacation, would you? Surveillance camera. Surveillance cameras set up to monitor wildlife in the western part of Alberta, Canada, captured footage of a large creature resembling the mythical Yeti. This was the second report in 2020 of a possible Bigfoot sighting in the region, with at least a dozen such reports in recent years. A biologist working on a project tracking wild wolverines did not expect the cameras to capture something so unusual. The footage shows a strange, large, hairy creature, standing about 10 feet tall and more than 3.5 feet wide. The video shows it slowly moving behind a tree, shifting from foot to foot. One notable feature of the figure is that the upper part of the creature resembles the head and shoulders of a gorilla rather than a bear. Some researchers believe this might indicate the presence of a Bigfoot. Supporting this theory is the fact that earlier, the camera captured 2 deer that suddenly bolted, seemingly spooked by the unexpected appearance of a large predator. This sighting adds another chapter to the mysterious story of the Yeti, continuing to intrigue both scientists and the public. The footage is already sparking heated discussions among specialists and cryptozoology enthusiasts, each trying to find an explanation for this mysterious phenomenon. Mississippi. Here's another sudden encounter. Mississippi hunter Josh Highcliffe shared a video that quickly went viral, sparking great interest among researchers and cryptozoology fans. The video, posted on YouTube in 2015 under the title, "I Think I Saw a Skunk Ape, Please Help," rapidly garnered over 9,000 views and hundreds of comments. Josh was hunting wild boar in the forest when he heard a strange noise that caught his attention. He pointed his camera towards the noise and captured astonishing footage, a large black creature sitting by a tree, doing something with its bark. The creature has a large head and broad shoulders, resembling a snowman-like being. It seems oblivious to the camera, continuing its actions calmly. At the end of the video, the creature actually stands up on 2 legs, and the terrified author runs away. What was it? In my humble opinion, it definitely wasn't a skunk. Comments are divided, with some suggesting it was staged. However, there's one nuance. The video's author never claimed it was a Yeti. He was just trying to figure out what he had caught on camera. Michigan. Now let me show you footage of a Yeti with a child. A video showing a snowman with its offspring has stirred great interest among researchers and fans of mysterious phenomena. Eddie V shared a recording made by his cousin during a kayaking trip on the Cass River in Michigan with the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization, which documents Bigfoot sightings. The video shows a huge figure awkwardly crossing the river, carrying a smaller creature in its arms. This moment intrigued viewers, as the suggestion that it's an adult Yeti with a young one adds a unique element to the footage. The video quickly spread across social media, and many people started debating its authenticity and possible explanations for what was seen. Experts and enthusiasts from the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization closely analyzed the video, looking for any signs of editing or a hoax. While some skeptics suggested the possibility of a staged event or the use of costumes, many researchers and Bigfoot believers consider the recording one of the most convincing pieces of evidence for its existence. And yes, no signs of editing were found. The incident on the Cass River adds a new chapter to the long history of Bigfoot sightings, marking the first time a young one was seen, a baby Bigfoot. Oregon. This Yeti was captured by an Oregon resident using a drone. The drone, purchased in January 2017 and equipped with satellite navigation, allowed the man to capture footage of a humanoid creature confidently moving through deep snow along the right bank of the river from over 2,300 feet in the air. Although brief, the video caused a significant stir among cryptozoologists and paranormal researchers. After carefully analyzing the footage, experts suggested that the drone camera might have indeed captured a real Yeti. The video shows no signs that the figure was an ordinary human, such as a backpack or hunting gear. Additionally, the unusual way the figure moves, quite different from human gait, further supports this theory. However, skeptics insist on their position, claiming that the creature could have been just a hiker or hunter accidentally caught on camera. They point to the blurry footage and the short duration of the video as factors diminishing its credibility. Nevertheless, the video continues to draw the attention of both the public and experts, fueling ongoing discussions about the possible existence of a Yeti and encouraging further research and exploration in this area. Yeti in a documentary. What do you think about footage that wasn't even noticed right away? A wildlife documentary shot in Canada in 2001 recently sparked renewed interest among scientists and cryptozoology enthusiasts. Upon rewatching archival material, an unusual creature was spotted in the footage with an appearance and movements resembling those of a large gorilla or possibly a Yeti. This discovery excited the scientific community and initiated a new wave of research in the region. How many more surprises do you think await us? Sounds like a good reason to revisit all wildlife documentaries and footage. The Fisherman and the Yeti. A fisherman shared a video online, filmed on a riverbank, showing an unusual creature. At first, the creature, which resembled a dog, was on all fours in the grass. However, it then stood up on its hind legs, making its appearance harder to identify. According to the fisherman, the creature looked like a mix between a human and a dog. Internet users speculated that this could have been a Bigfoot, a creature often rumored to live in America's forests. It seems the rumors might be true. The most famous video. As promised, here's the most legendary footage. The video shot by Roger Patterson and Robert Gimlin in 1967 remains one of the most iconic and discussed pieces of evidence for Bigfoot's existence. Filmed in Bluff Creek, California, it shows a creature walking across a forest clearing. Since its release, the film has sparked endless debates over its authenticity. Some believe the video is a hoax, while others consider it one of the best pieces of evidence for an unknown primate. The details of the creature, including its gait and physical characteristics, have been carefully analyzed. In the video, the creature appears to be a large, hairy hominid, walking with a confident stride and turning to look at the camera once, giving a glimpse of its morphological features. Its long arms and massive body make it resemble a gorilla, but its size and walk are distinct. Since the video was shot, it has become a cult object in cryptozoology. Patterson and Gimlin claimed that they stumbled upon the creature by chance and were able to film it only because they happened to be at the right place at the right time with a camera. This encounter had a significant impact on the scientific and popular understanding of Bigfoot, triggering a wave of searches and research. Despite numerous attempts to prove or disprove the film's authenticity, no definitive conclusion has been reached. The quality of the video, typical of that era, does not allow for conclusive determinations about the creature's authenticity. Skeptics point to the possibility of a costume and staged event, while proponents of Bigfoot's existence see this film as irrefutable proof. Research continues, and the Patterson-Gimlin video still fuels heated debates and attracts new researchers and enthusiasts eager to uncover the mysteries of our planet. So, what do you think? Does the Yeti really exist? Maybe you've seen something strange yourself? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. And yes, if you enjoy interesting and unusual stories, know how to write scripts, edit, or narrate videos, head over to our Telegram bot via the link in the description. I'd love to collaborate with you. Thanks for watching and subscribing.